All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain.
From the pistol, Hurts. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hurts on 1st down. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
63.
On 4th down, Hurts. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
49-yard line.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts setting up to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Great, set. 180. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
Great, set. 180, 180. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Take it slow. Delta, set. Crowd left. 180, 180. Delta.
Running left, this is Barkley. This gets the 1st and more. Now he's past the 25. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Delta, set. 180, 180. Silver, set. Delta.
They're going to run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hey. 63. Delta.
Here's Hurts. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Crowd left Yeti. Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He finds his running back deep down the left side. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's everything he has under this one. Has it down close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Good, set. On it, right horse, crowd left, Yeti. 73, 73. Hey, 73, 73.
Now Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So first down from the 41.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Silver. 63. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Back to throw, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. A pickup of 17, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Eagles.
Like a hornet. No touch.
And again, here's Hurts. He's still going at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Great, set. On anyone, hey, man. Crowd left Yanni. No touch, set. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Hurts yet again. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Go Silver, ready? Yanni. No touch.
It's Hurts once again. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
No touch, set. 180. 63. Hey, Silver. Hey, easy 6. Alpha.
Hurts to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Great. Set. Anyone else? Crowd left Yanni. Hey, 73. Like a hornet. No touch that.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
73. Great. Set. Triller. Hey, man. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Putting a receiver in motion. One final shot before the half. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Go Silver, ready? 60. Hey, Silver.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Barkley off the pistol give. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the pistol, Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Toss play to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
63.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Barkley. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch. Whatever. Hey, easy, 60. Hey. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Good. 73. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. It's his running back. And he will get this inside the 30.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Hey, Silver.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. All set now. 1st and 10.
No touch. Whatever. No touch.
Back to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Great. Set. 63. Hey, 73. Crown up, Yeti. No touch.
Here's a throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great. Set. No touch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
No touch. Hey. Go Silver, ready? Out. Crown up, Yeti. No touch.
Desperation time here. Pass complete to Goddard. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts throwing again. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Eagles 21, Eagles 18.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Shipley now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, Hurts. Forced out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
180, 180.
Man in motion, out of the slot. First down throwing for Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles only up by a few. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. The toss, running left side, it's Barkley. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 12.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 18.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Yo, touch that. Trimmer, trip. Kyle up yet. Kyle up yet. Hey, Silver. Kyle up yet. Yo, touch.
Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Great, set. Kyle up yet. Hey, easy, 73. Yo, touch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Yo, touch.
Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Eagles 25. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yo, touch that. Yo, touch.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great, set. 63, 6. On anyone, huh? Hey. Yo, touch.
They're going to pass it here. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's cut at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Yo, touch that. Yo, touch that.
They're gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And give him 4 yards before he stopped, Brock. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the body blows. It's not a home run. It doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one.